We've been planning and saving for this trip for a few years now, and basically, me and my mate James are going to quit our jobs and go traveling around the world for 9 months.
How are we feeling?
It's the worst idea in the world.
And yeah, we're going to start in Hong Kong and travel through 20 different countries across 4 continents and finish in New York.
And I was like, oh god, here we go.
And we're going to take just one camera and film everything.
Ladies, we need some tits!
We're about to enter Hobbiton. We've all got our geek on.
You are the 3rd group to ever have gone through this tunnel.
Bus is stuck. Come on, boys. 3, 2, 1.
Our journey began with travelling through Southeast Asia for 3 months.
So there's 3 rules. You can't say the word
Mine! M-I-N-E!
or else you have to do 10 press-ups.
Following this, we had 6 weeks in the Australian outback and down the east coast.
Did you drink too much last night?
Yeah.
Now we're going to do a 3-hour walk.
What's that? So this was...
It's like the end of Lord of the Rings. Run to the boat, guys!
Seems like the sort of place that won't have an ATM as well.
This may be the greatest thing ever. The lighthouse from round the twist.
We're now at the halfway point of our trip, and I'm returning to a country I spent a few months travelling, living and working in back in 2006, New Zealand. For the next month, we'll be travelling around the same way I did last time on the Kiwi Experience bus. The route would take us on a figure of 8 around the 2 islands, and we'll be with the same group for most of the time, which is a pretty rare opportunity for backpackers, who usually only get to spend a few days together before going their separate ways. And our first stop was Cathedral Cove.
Well, you're right.
I want the world to know I was here, so James was here.
And you want the world to know you like penises.
Then we continued to Hot Water Beach, where we dug our own spa on the thermal beach, before settling down and teaching everyone the game of life.
How many push-ups do you think you're going to do today, then?
Unfortunately, at Waitomo, the famous glowworm caves were flooded. However, since we were still on a tight schedule, our driver Andrea made whoever was late on the bus read a passage from 50 Shades of Grey.
I love that you're so wet for me. He moves his... quiet, else you can hear it, okay? It's a good book. He moves his finger in a wide circle, stretching me, pulling at me, his tongue mirroring his actions, around and around. I groan. It is too much. Wringing my insides again and again. Holy fuck, I cry out. And the well dips and disappears from view, I whimper. Thank you very much, darling.
Our first big stop was at Matamata, where it was time to get our geek on at the Hobbiton set.
Guys excited?
There we are, finally. Act like a hobbit.
Yep, they just stand.
They walk like this.
Which version of Lord of the Rings did you see? I don't remember them doing that.
As you look around you, you realise just how big Hobbiton movie set is, and if you look directly up in front of you on our way in, you'll recognise a very famous hobbit hole, which is of course Bag End.
We're about to enter Hobbiton. We've all got our geek on.
The Hobbiton set was first built in 1999 for the Lord of the Rings trilogy. However, the set wasn't built to last. It was made out of light materials such as styrofoam, polystyrene and plywood.
So once they got all the shots they required, Hobbiton could be easily dismantled as per the rules of the contract.
However, the deconstruction was postponed for several months due to torrential rain, during which time the first film came out and the farm began getting visits from fans.
It then took 8 months for the Alexanders to negotiate the contracts with the film crew to be allowed to bring people into the property to have a look at Hobbiton.
When I visited the set in 2006, all that remained was 12 hobbit holes with white facades. However, once the Hobbit trilogy was greenlit, they rebuilt the entire set with permanent materials.
So all our Hobbit holes now have a life expectancy of around 50 years.
So what are you doing right now?
I'm going to Hobbiton Town.
You're going to Hobbiton Town?
Yeah.
You're already at Hobbiton Town?
I'm planning on living here actually.
I'm walking backwards.
I just wanted to sneak out and get into one of those houses, but
yeah, there's nothing in them.
No.
But that'll be a good place to stay anyway.
We're going into our first Hobbit hole. Hello?
Yes. One more. Yes, thank you.
He was just explaining how they do everything in different scales for like big people and little people.
Yeah.
Around the set here we have Hobbit holes that are size 50%, size 60%, 80% and 100%.
So Hobbit's about this size, people are about people size.
Oh, it's a Hobbit is about my size and people are about your size.
Yeah. You're like a Hobbit, basically. Do a comparison. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that.
Another location that was supposed to be miles away on the borders of the Shire was actually just on the edge of the Hobbit set.
If I take one more step, it'll be the farthest away from home I've ever been.
So as you can see from standing up here, Hobbits don't really like to venture that far. Also, it took them a couple of days to reach that point. So my theory is either they've got very short legs and take a while to walk, or to get the courage, they detoured to the Green Dragon, had a few beers before making their way on their journey.
Yeah.
That's what I'd do. This is the Hobbit hole that is used most of all out of all the Hobbit holes we have here at Hobbiton. Home of Bilbo and Frodo Baggins.
Last time I was here, I got to go inside. We can't do it now to rebuild it.
He comes running along through Hobbiton, out here, jumps over the fence, runs through the garden before getting to that point where he says that line, "I'm going on an adventure."
Having fun on the tour, Hamish. Sneak away from the tour, get Sam's house picture. Quick. We think after much searching we found Sam's house. Full size. Yeah, that's the last shot of the movie. Go on. Gotta break into Sam's house. Yes. Hobbit security game. Nearly got thrown out there.
They weren't fine.
Nah, she didn't care. Just about to go for a pint in the Green Dragon. How cool is this?
Yeah, it was cool.
Cheers.
Nice.
Cheers.
Could quite happily stay in that pub all day. Right, it's been an awesome tour. Awesome.
You're right, sitting in there getting smashed would be awesome.
From experiencing something of New Zealand's recent history, we will now go to delve right into their past to visit the Maori village outside of Rotorua and learn about the indigenous people of New Zealand. Ben from our group nominated himself to be our chief and had to learn the correct Maori welcome.
So the foreheads touch, the noses touch. We do this twice. After the second one, you say kia ora, okay? Nice and gentle, Ben. Don't go boom. All right? Whatever you do, don't bloody kiss me. There we go. Kia ora. Didn't they do well, big man?
Activities complete, you may now sit back, relax, smile. Most importantly, Chiefs, you may now breathe.
After being formally welcomed into the village, we had a chance to try out some Maori games.
So the whole idea for the rest of you is to catch up on this man right here.
This game involves speed and agility, hand and eye coordination and good listening skills.
So following me, gentlemen, placing your hands on your hips.
So the aim of the game is to not drop the step.
We're going to do it for 3 laps, 3 laps, and to make it more interesting, your eyes are not to drop onto the ground. So what I mean, your eyes must stay at shoulder level at all times.
Here we go. My toe right, my wee left, my toe. My wee. My toe. My toe.
Go, 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 go. 1, 2 more times, here we go.
My wee. My toe.
2, last one. Good.
My wee.
I didn't dip. Oh, you just threw out the floor.
Round of applause for our winner. Well done.
So you've got some words to go with this. After me. E-re-re.
E-re-re.
Taku poi.
Taku poi.
Ki roto.
Ki roto.
Ki waho.
Ki waho. Ki aho.
Well done, gentlemen. Not a bad effort at all. Round of applause.
Now, everything that you've experienced here is very much an integral part of our culture. Tonight's experience was not based on entertainment show, but on means of expressing the pride that we the Ngātai, we the children, have in who we are, and we are Māori. I really hope that when you return to your loved ones, when you return to your countries, you take a little bit of our culture with you and share it to the world. God bless. Happy New Year. And kia ora, everybody!
I just put your injury on film. That's what you did. That's what you did. I like it. Is it because of miscommunication? No, I'm just drunk.
Battered by heavy seas and fierce winds, a powerful storm causes widespread damage and leaves tens of thousands without power.
Snowed under, the polar blast continues to cause major disruption in the South Island and now the north.
We had 2 days in Taupo to do the Tongariro crossing over the volcanic terrain, which given the weather, there was no chance of happening. The only other activity we had planned was a skydive, which was also cancelled. But on our final morning, just as we'd given up hope, we were woken up at the crack of dawn to be told the skies were clear and the skydive was on.
I'd convinced myself it wasn't on. I thought it was going to be on, that was it.
How are you when they open up the edge of the plane, the hatch?
You see on the video? Pretty scared. And then just looking over the edge and you think, I ain't going to do that.
I was like nervous, and then they opened it up, and I was like, oh god, here we go. And then you jump out like, oh yeah, this is fun.
That was amazing.
Love it?
Yeah, loved it.
What do you think of it, mate?
Oh, it's amazing.
How'd you find it?
Amazing.
Yeah?
So good. Makes me realise how much I'm scared of doing a bungee jump. So I wasn't scared of that at all.
We're gonna get so drunk tonight.
Yeah.
How was it?
It's not a bad way to wake up in the morning. That's all I'm gonna say.
With everyone buzzing off the skydive, we started making our way south around Tongariro National Park.
Great views of Mount Narahoe at the right.
Just waiting for everyone to come out the visitor centre and we're gonna destroy it. How many we got?
We got our driver Andrea involved in the game of life, which she immediately got the hang of.
Thing is, if one of you go down, you're taking me down with you.
Feet are freezing cold. Gollum's Pool from 2 Towers, apparently.
Tor High Falls is often referred to as Gollum's Pool because it looks like a scene in the 2 Towers where Gollum hunts for a fish. However, this scene was actually filmed in a studio, and this scene was filmed at another waterfall further south in the national park. From here, we're going to continue south to River Valley. That's if we could get the bus out of the snow.
Bus is stuck.
You're on the handbrake, what are you, for fuck's sake?
You done well. He's doing a great job. But the girls can dig, we can document.
Oh, I'm too cold for this.
Go!
River Valley was going to provide a great opportunity to get to know one another because all 32 of us were sharing the same dorm room.
What does everyone think about dorm then?
That's
pretty sick.
That's pretty different, Goosey. I love it.
In the morning, we went whitewater rafting down some grade 5 rapids before heading to the last stop of the North Island, the capital city of Wellington, where we'll catch our ferry to the South Island. And after a quiet night in the city, everyone was pumped and ready for the ferry. Because of the recent storms in Wellington, the Kiwi bus in front of us couldn't make the crossing 2 days ago. So we were now going to have a convoy of 2 buses going round the South Island. And our driver Andrea quickly initiated them with the rules of our bus.
You smell divine. He nuzzles behind my ear. His hand rubs against me around and around. Keep still, he orders, his voice soft but urgent. And slowly he inserts his thumb inside me, stroking the front wall of my vagina. Oh God.
Weka. It's a weka. It's a weka.
So many of them around. One ran straight over. Just took it out. Really?
Yeah, we tried to make that one jump through it. Catch it.
It's a Kiwi Experience tradition to have a fancy dress party at the infamous Poo Pub. The theme for ours was pop stars, and we stopped at the nearby town of Greymouth to buy our costumes.
It's fancy dress time, and we're going to be going as the Jackson 5.
Got some hats, got some wigs.
Trying to find the worst looking costume absolutely possible. It doesn't matter if it doesn't fit.
I can't actually get it on.
It's the waistcoat, mate. That's going to make it.
Yeah, it's a good fit, mate. You're trying on some ladies' pyjamas.
Ladies.
So I get it.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's a winning combo.
You want to a winner?
Yeah, that's it.
Done. Well, it's 7 years since I've been here at the Poo Pub, and they keep all the photos of the previous groups up on the wall in the pub. So I'm going to try and find my photo from 7 years ago on the wall, or possibly in the booklet. We're looking. It's 2006, April 2006. Found it.
Oh, he's always in the middle of the photo.
You found it?
Yeah, right there. How we doing, boys?
There's a fucking whole ball patch here on mine.
On whose?
Bastard!
I've cut the sleeves off some lady's dress top. See if it works as a waistcoat.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, it works.
Mine's so short anyway.
Who's it so short?
Yeah.
Shit!
Michael? Michael?
See if we can get it done up.
No, that's my wig.
Oh,
That's his wig.
I fluffed mine good.
Who's good? Yes!
Oh,
yes! On camera!
I've never known
yes!
that. I've never known James. Like that.
Fuckity fuck!
Recording for history.
I'm so happy with that.
Is it collars up or what?
I'm cool.
Oh, the sideburn set. That's fucking excellent.
I love it when a good plan goes together.
All good, family. How you doing?
I'm okay, it's everywhere out.
Are you gonna be the driver on bus? It's so funny. Amy Winehouse. Amy, what you got tattooed on your back?
I love cock.
Let's have a look.
On cock.
There you go. Kiwi Experience.
Despite the party going on till the early hours of the morning, we were up at the crack of dawn to head to Franz Josef Glacier, where we'll take a helicopter ride onto the glacier before hiking our way up.
Good news is the weather's absolutely perfect. Bad news is we're all hungover as fuck because we had the big party last night on Fancy Dress. In fact, James is so fucked that he's not even coming on the walk, he's still in bed. So he's going to miss out on all of this. But it should be good. You boys ready?
Let's do this.
Nice.
It's gonna be great. So excited.
How you feeling, boys? Pumped? Ready? Ready. Good stuff.
Go, straight away.
Franz Josef Glacier stretches for 7.5 miles down from the high snowfield to the valley floor below.
This walk basically is one big photo shoot. Dumb and Dumber. Yeah. Whoa! Falling in the puddle. Yes.
The glacier moves about 5 meters every day, so the guides are constantly having to carve out new paths through the labyrinth of ice. Which means sometimes they can get lost.
We're stuck. Not sure what's going on. What's going on? Tom? What's going on?
Bit of a hold up.
Right.
I found him!
Alright, sorry guys.
Dude, you've got like 4 guides looking for you.
Yep.
We were actually lost.
So do you know how the track splits off back there?
Yeah, I didn't know we were meant to be doing that one now though. Yeah, that's cool.
It's all part of the adventure. Go on through, Tom. You can do it.
Don't know, I've made it. Made it in one piece. Lorenzo's back there climbing the walls.
Of course he is.
As we made our way further up the glacier, our guide was leading us between the cracks to find a newly discovered ice cave.
Photo shoot continues. Into the abyss. It's fucking sick.
Yeah, it's like on a Star Wars or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
It gets better, guys. Check this out.
You are the third group to ever gone through this tunnel.
Oh, nice.
This year we found it 2 days ago, and we've just been cutting steps into it, and this is brand new. So
sweet. That's amazing.
Fucking sweet, mate.
Size of the blocks of the ice.
Yeah.
So it's not been used much.
Yes, it is.
And Darren. All good?
Doing good.
We were so lucky to have been there just when they had discovered the ice cave. And going for a walk on a glacier is certainly one hell of a way to get rid of a hangover. And just for the record, James did manage to get out on the glacier the next day.
See, I can train them.
You sure you brought that?
Can train them. Taught them how to do this. Tune up exactly at 20 past 11.
Good job they weren't a bit earlier.
How long does it take you to learn to drive one of these?
It took me 6 months to get my licence. I set my test in Queenstown, and he took me out to Glenorchy along a road like this. And he's like, right now we're just going to turn around, so I just want you to pull up this driveway. He makes me pull up this driveway, he gets out, stops traffic, he's like, right, back it up, like, I'm like, mate, what are you doing? But I managed to survive that and, yeah, passed it, so, and now I'm here. These buses, the South Island buses are easier though, because they're just like giant go-karts. Don't have to do anything except for steer them and put your foot down.
I was trying to get the brochure photo.
We had a lot of distance to cover as we head inland towards Wanaka, so the two Kiwi buses killed the time by taking it in turns to flash each other.
Come on, arse on window, arse on window. I wonder if they'll be planning revenge. Oh, here we go, here we go. Ladies, we need some tits. Come on. Yeah. Ready, guys? So we're going to be here for a quick photo stop.
So explain what's about to happen.
We're about to flash happy birthday to Claire.
This is present.
This is present.
This is present. I do have Blair written on my boobs. Courteous of Top. Go on an angle.
After driving nearly 200 miles through the spectacular Southern Alps, we finally reached the town of Wanaka.
Oh my god, it's actually the best thing I've ever seen. Literally the best thing. The best thing I've ever seen. fucked.
Morning, Daryl. Puzzle wheel, guys. It's actually the best thing ever. I'm so puzzled. I'm actually so puzzled.
The outside of the room, if you look through the window.
That's freaky as fuck. James, you gotta go on the closer one so you look big. There we are. It's Big James.
Why did you say do not pass?
Because you lose the illusion from there if you pass the yellow line.
My head's lit up by my head so hard.
It's actually freaking me out. Actually.
That's like actually funny.
So puzzling.
Wait, you are like that? Oh, that's so good.
Water's going uphill.
Yeah. Let's trip it out. I can't stand here, guys.
It's in the Matrix, like dodge bullets.
You're so good at limbo.
Yeah, limbo.
Oh, I feel sick, man.
Need to be over there.
Oh, take two, let's go.
Let's move out.
Try to get that yellow corner, mate.
Dead end, right. Try this way, try this way. Back to the green one. Fuck.
This is possible.
We don't know where we are.
Yeah, there's one that first thing there.
You got to the other one?
Yeah, we got to the green one, but we're trying to get to yellow first.
Yeah.
Fuck! Let's get back up the stairs.
We have no idea where we are. Race to yellow is on.
Come on, boys, come on.
Is he actually ready for yellow?
Yeah.
I think we went to the left.
What? No! Keep going. Progress. So excited.
Hey.
Yes! Yes! Oh! Champions!
Here we go.
High five.
Yes.
Yes. Jeez. That's it, Dazza. Victory lap. You're gonna beat James. Smile for the camera. How do you feel there after your performance?
Terrible.
It's all quiet. No one's seen James for a while.
There he is.
Hey! Have the victory run.
So I still don't even know how I found it.
Yes. Yeah. Round of applause to the loser. And in last place, James Walsh.
Oh my god. That was so hard.
Queenstown is not only considered the adventure capital of the world, it's also the last stop before everyone in our group goes their separate ways.
So this town, guys, was founded on gold mining, and it was named Queenstown by one of the earliest settlers. He named it Queenstown because, with obviously, as you can see, its natural beauty.
The first thing we did on our way into town was get everyone booked on a bungee jump.
This is where I did my first bungee in 2006. And over here's Lord of the Rings location, where the Pillars of the Kings are. How are you feeling?
Not very good.
What have you just done?
I just paid for the most ridiculous thing in the world.
Nevis bungee.
Yeah.
How high is it?
I'm about to jump 134 metres.
For some reason.
For some reason.
There's 3 times
Because Karl's making me do it, basically.
Yep. Fine, I've done it before, so, you know, whatever. I'll be shitting it when I'm up there. Absolutely shitting it. Look at James' hand. Just got the shakes.
Oh, this is going to be so bad.
Okay for your swing?
Yeah, I'm doing it today now in a minute.
Doing it today now in a minute.
We had a few days in Queenstown before we did our bungee, which gave us a chance to enjoy the countless outdoor activities available, as well as the many, many different bars.
Well, we had a couple of days snowboarding, where it was my first time snowboarding. Had a few lessons with the guys. First day went really well.
How are we finding it, Tom?
Good, man. Pick it up again.
Daryl?
Sean White's got nothing on me, man.
How was your first run down?
On the floor, most of the time.
Enjoy it, Katie?
Sweet. It's easy, just gotta feel it. Second day, just spending it falling down the mountain on my ass. Tomorrow I'm gonna try and climb Benlamon Peak just over there. Only problem is a fresh layer of snow's come down, so I don't know how far I'm gonna get up the mountain, whether I'm gonna get back alive. Hopefully I will, I'll just turn around. But if we make it to the top, we get spectacular 360 views all around, so it should be awesome. Alright, here we go. Made it to the gondola. Now we're going to get up there, see how far we can get through the snow. Wow. Well, see how far we can get. Snow is getting thicker. We've still got a long way to go. Right, it's about a foot deep now. Just making the walk. Making the walking very hard work. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to turn around. Snow is actually knee deep. It's just going to get ridiculous. I don't have the kit for it. A long way to go still. It's just going to get worse and worse. Defeated by the mountain. Got it.
We booked a day trip from Queenstown to Milford Sound, which, depending on which list you read, is another one of the natural wonders of the world.
It's a 4-hour bus journey to Milford Sound, and the good news is it's along one of the most spectacular roads in all of the world. The bad news is we weren't on the Kiwi bus, and we had a driver that would not shut up for 4 hours.
Now, Lake Tianao is still on the other side of the mountains on our left. Up on the mountainside, you can see them clinging onto very steep cliff sides. Rabbits were introduced as well by the Europeans for a food source. This is the left-hand side here, you see this pile of rocks. Now, it's 370 for the plane, okay, 370 is the plane flight. Some of the rocks there are about the size of bulldozers. Now, the Clivi Valley, it's a Welsh name. The sound was discovered by a Welshman.
When we finally arrived at Milford Sound, we boarded a boat to take us on a 90-minute journey out to the sea and back.
When you get to Milford Sound, it kind of first looks like a lake, but as you work your way out towards the sea, you end up right by these sheer cliffs, because the mountains are coming straight out of the sea and going like 1,200 meters up right beside you, and it's just spectacular. And your boat just ends up being completely dwarfed by these mountains. Surrounded by waterfalls all the time, and you can see them coming right down from the mountaintops, working their way all the way down to landing right beside you. It's a good place to actually try and spot some wildlife. Like sometimes you can see whales and dolphins, but we just saw some seals like chilling out on the rocks. And then towards the end, the boat driver pulls right up to a waterfall, and he's saying, you know, go inside if you don't want to get wet, but you're thinking, it'll be fine, don't mind getting a bit of water on me. But then he pulls right up next to it, and you get soaked through to the bone.
Oh, Jesus.
Open the door!
What the fuck?
From Milford Sound, we made the long journey back to Queenstown, which gave us a chance to mentally prepare for tomorrow. Because the day had finally come for us to do our bungee jump, which is something we've been half looking forward to and half dreading since the beginning of our trip.
Looking forward to doing a bungee jump. Not really. I feel like I need to be pushed.
How are we feeling?
It's the worst idea in the world.
See, I've done this before. Yeah, I'm still shitting it. I'm just wondering why the fuck am I doing it again? Why? There's no need.
It's just horrendous, mate.
That'll be the most worrying thing. Oh, don't scream on the way down.
Oh, that was a bad jump.
It's a bad technique right there.
Just figured out from the weight that James is probably going to be last.
Everyone will be coming up buzzing and I'll be there crying.
Everyone's got their ticket. Just watch your legs, guys. Hopefully we'll see you on the way back.
Good lad. The thing is, you can see through the floor. I am shaking so much. Daryl's just about to jump, but they've put it on hold because of the wind. This is horrible.
You can do it, mate. Go on.
3, 2, 1, go!
Man, they finally called my name out, and it's like, oh no. Then you sit down in that chair, and I've never been so terrified in all my life. Because your legs are tied up, you have to tiptoe your way out and get your toes right over the edge. And the only way to do it is not think about it. When they say jump, you jump.
3, 2, 1, go!
Switches to yes! It's amazing.
Well, like your hands.
So cool. Hands shaking. I was shaking from nerves earlier, now it's adrenaline. I feel like a champion with the Star Wars music as well.
It was amazing, but I will never do it again.
I thought James was next, but...
Actually cruel, James is about to jump and now 5 people are pushing in front. Pumped and ready to go.
Now I'm just a mess.
When it was finally James's turn to jump, the perfect song came on the sound system.
Oh, yeah! Top Gun! I was fucking David! Oh my god!
Absolutely breaking it.
Big spot up there. Good. 3, 2, 1.
Well done, mate.
I can't even breathe. It's like...
Good.
I'm speechless.
Finally!
Yeah, I mean, I really didn't want to do it. Yeah. Really didn't.
It'll be a good night tonight then, mate.
Yeah.
Straight to the fucking pub. Berg burger and a beer, that's what I want.
Yeah, man. I can't move.
So much fun, so much fun. It really is.
No better way to celebrate doing a bungee than getting a Berg burger.
I've gone all in with the big owl. This may be the bravest thing I do today.
After 11 action-packed days in Queenstown, we were finally heading back up north. The last few days have been a series of goodbyes as one group left town after another, and out of the 32 of us originally on the bus, there was now just 4 left. On the way up, we had one night in Christchurch, a city I spent 2 weeks in back in 2006, but has since been devastated by the earthquake of 2011.
This is what's left of Cathedral Square.
Well, I lived on the square for 2 weeks, now I don't recognise any of it. It's completely flattened.
Further up the coast at Kaikoura was another good opportunity to spot some wildlife.
We have a seal playground.
Then we got the ferry back to the North Island, where we spent a couple of nights in Wellington with my friend Kristen, who's just moved back from London.
We've been travelling for 5.5 months now, and the day has finally come for James to get a haircut. How do you feel about your hair at the moment?
It's absolutely shit. It's devastatingly bad. Half my hair should be at the front, but it's growing at the back.
And this is who we got to cut it. Kristen Keynes.
I'm nervous.
How much experience do you have cutting hair?
Oh, quite a lot. I cut Phillips here once.
Once. Oh dear.
Oh god, don't watch my technique.
No one cares.
Sculling bourbon.
Oh, I just need some Diet Coke.
Bourbon.
Does that look like bourbon to you?
It's definitely bourbon.
God, I'll become an ape.
Look. You can actually go out in public.
I can go out and take my hat on.
For the first time.
Out on the town, we thought we'd teach our Kiwi friends how to speak properly.
It's six, sex, and sax.
Sex.
Six, sex, sax.
Sex. Sex. Sucks. Sex.
Hey, she's learning.
Sex, motherfucker.
Oh my god, what was this?
The journey back through the North Island was kind of like a trip down memory lane, going past all the places we enjoyed and finishing right back where we started in Auckland. For the last 2.5 months, we've had it relatively easy, travelling in large groups through Australia and New Zealand where there's no language barrier to deal with. But now, we were throwing ourselves back in the deep end, with just the two of us flying to South America where we have no idea what to expect and neither of us can speak one word of Spanish.
This is one of the things I've been most looking forward to on this trip.
It's the most dangerous favela in Rio, and we got to speak on the radio. Holy shit!